Hello and welcome to Craft with Sarah. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I love layered SVGs, and that's why I give away so many for free over on my blog, craftwithsarah.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find all of my free SVGs, how to download them from my website, and then how to get them into Cricut Design Space so that you can cut them out. To start, head on over to craftwithsarah.com. When you go to my website, craftwithsarah.com, there are a few different ways to access my free SVGs and other printables. If you're looking for a design which has only just come out, then you can scroll down the homepage and it shows you all my latest tutorials and free designs on there. So you may be able to find it there, and if so, just click into that article to go to it. When you're looking at the article page, scroll down, and then somewhere on the page there'll be this pale green box which says download the free file, and in here there's a box to log into your account or to register an account. I'll go through that in a little bit more detail in a moment, but first I'll show you the other ways to find the free files. So all of my free SVGs are under this Cricut Crafts category in the navigation. So if the design is an older one, you can click it on there. And then this lets you scroll through all of my different projects. And then you've got these little numbers at the bottom to go through the older files, so you will be able to find it there. But the easiest way is probably to click this free SVGs link in the navigation on the top. On this page, it just shows you all my free SVGs. And again, there's a button to log in, or you can click to read the tutorial for that post, and that will give you all the instructions on how to put together that particular craft. On this page, it starts with all my free layered SVGs, and as you can see, there are quite a few at this point. And then underneath that, it's all my other SVGs, so not the layered ones, but other projects. And then at the very bottom are some vinyl SVGs. So there's loads to choose from on there, and they are all free. If you're looking for my free card making printables instead of the SVGs, hover over the More link in the navigation and then click Free Printables, Colouring Pages, Iris Folding, or Stitching Cards, and that will show you all of my free designs that are in those different categories. But for now, I'm going to stick with the free SVGs, and if you're on this page, you can click to register an account if you don't already have one, or click the Login to Download button under any of these boxes. So I'm going to click Login. There's also a login link on the very top right of every page. So now you can enter your username or email and your password. If you don't have an account, then you can click Register for free, or if you can't remember your password, click Reset your password. I will go through the registration process. This is what the registration form looks like, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in all my details and then click Register. I've just filled out the registration form, and now it's automatically logged me into my account and taken me to my account page. So on the account page, which is also the page that you'll see when you log into your account, you can join my Craft Clubhouse or my lovely layering course, or to get the free download, scroll down to the bottom and then you've got all of those categories again. I'm going to click the free SVGs button and it will take me to that same page that we saw earlier, but this time instead of a login button, there is now a download button. So if I just click this one to show you, I click download and here it is at the bottom, it's saving it to my downloads folder on my computer. Now if you are looking at a tutorial, let's just open one up. Then you can get the files from the tutorial pages too. So this is the little box I showed you earlier. Here it is. So now, because we're logged in, instead of the login form, it says download now, and click that. And just like it did on the other page, it's going to download that file to your computer. Now by default, all my files come in zip folders, and you will need to unzip the files in that folder before you can upload them into Cricut Design Space. I'll show you how to do that on a Windows computer, which is what I'm using. If you're on a Mac or a mobile device, check the links in the description of this video. I'll add some other tutorials for how to do it on your specific machine or device. So here's the folder that I just downloaded with the tea and coffee layered mandalas. I've just moved it into a separate folder on my computer for this tutorial. You'll probably find that yours will be in your downloads folder. So if you click downloads, it will appear in there. Now at the moment, this is a zip folder, and I know that because it ends in .zip, and also the picture is of a folder with a zip down it. If I just make it bigger, there you go, you can see that's what it looks like. So to unzip a folder on a Windows computer, it's really easy. You just need to right click, press extract all, choose where you want to save the files, choose if you want to show the files when complete. I'm going to turn that off for now, and then press extract. So you can see what that's done is because I saved it in the same place as my zip folder, I've now got another folder in here, and this one is not zipped. I know that because it doesn't have that .zip in the file name, and also it doesn't have the zip on the actual folder icon. So if I look at it in detail view, you can see the little picture is still a bit different. So let's take a little look in here. Now this particular design has 5 separate tea and coffee designs. You can see them all in here. So let's double click into one to see the different files. My cutting files come in several different formats. So they come in DXF, which is for scan and cut and silhouette machine. No. My cutting files come in different formats. DXF is for silhouette machines if you're using the free version of Silhouette Studio. They also often come with a PNG, which you can use in Scan and Cut or Silhouette software. Some of my older files come with PDF guides, but I haven't been doing that on the more recent ones. And then there's the SVG file. And if you're using a Cricut machine, or if you've got the paid version of Silhouette Studio, then it's the SVG file you want. And I believe you can upload SVGs into the Brother Scan and Cut software too. So it's really important when you're uploading it into Design Space, you choose the file that starts SVG underscore in the file name. Let's jump into Design Space and see how to upload it. Here I am in Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to press New Project and then go to Upload on the left. Now click Upload Image, and then you can either click Browse to find the file on your computer, or you can drag and drop it in, which is what I'm going to do. So remember what I said earlier about the files. You need the one which starts SVG in the file name. None of the other ones will work properly in Design Space. So I'm going to drag that SVG file in, and then you can see here all the layers are appearing in the correct order, and they're all one on top of the other. If you see all of the different layers in different colors separately on the screen, so all individual pieces, that means you've accidentally uploaded the wrong file. So if that's happening for you, click cancel down on the bottom right, and then try again, and make sure you open the one that starts SVG in the file name. So here's my cut image. I can now press upload, and then it will appear in my recent uploads. So I can click it to get that green border around it, and then press Insert Images. And now here it is on my canvas. This has come in fairly small, it's about 4.7 inches wide, so I would probably want to make that bigger so it'll be easier to cut and put together. But of course it's up to you how big or small you make your project. I hope that you found this video helpful on how to access and download all of my free layered SVGs. This video was specifically focused on those who have a Cricut machine. If you have a Brother Scan and Cut or a Silhouette machine, I have separate videos on how you can open up my designs in your cutting machine software. I'll add the links to those videos in the description of this one, so you can go ahead and check them out. If you have any questions about any of the SVGs on my website or anything Cricut related in general, please feel free to email me. My email address is sarah@craftwithsarah.com. Please remember that I am in the UK, so my time zone might be a little bit different to yours, but I do try to email everyone back within 24 hours. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my free SVGs. Bye!